From Tin Man Brewing out of Indiana, this is a look at the Overlord Imperial IPA. Big thanks to my buddy Todd who got me this beer to check out. So looking forward to seeing what this has to offer. Heard a lot of good things about Tin Man Brewing since they're pretty much just over the state line for me here. But we do not usually get their beers in this area. So here's a look at their can. Nice little artwork there on the back. Whoa, almost dropped it there. There's some writing there. Not a big fan of how they kind of did the writing on the can. You do have to squint a little bit to see some of the information on here and some of the green against this shiny, pretty much aluminum in the light. It kind of doesn't stand out as well in my opinion, but hey, you know, it's their cans, that's what they did. Not just a huge fan of it. But 9% ABV, and then there's also, I looked online because I couldn't find it on the can, comes in a 90 IBU. So let's get this baby open and into a glass and see what it has to offer. So there we go, a pretty decent pour into the glass. During that pour, I can already pick up some of the aroma, sit it there, so you should be able to pick it up there as well. Nice color on the beer itself. It does have a little bit of a haze there as well. And I'm going to say that's pretty much kind of like your golden straw color. It is definitely illuminated though once you get the light behind it. Now, when I get to the light, I'm not sure it's going to pick it up there. You can definitely see some of the carbonation taking place. If that zooms in, you should be able to see some of the bubble action also happening with this beer. But the head came out easily, a nice 2 to 3 finger head, some nice foaminess on it. Should lace the glass rather easily. Nice smelling beer. Your typical kind of double IPA. You're getting some of the tropical and citrus, but you're getting the malts as well that are used to also increase the ABV in the beer. It's got a sweetness to it, almost like a papaya or a mango type aroma, more so than like a grapefruit or orange. Very interesting. It's going to get the taste. And I would also add it has got a little bit of a cantaloupe aroma. Very dry. Does open up in the mouth though. You do get the flavor swirling around. It's more smoothed out than what you would imagine for the 90 IBU. You do feel some of that pininess in there. You do feel that hop presence, but you're also getting that sweetness from the malts, which is kind of smoothing it out nicely. Nice little sting on the tip of the tongue. Definitely get the bitter in on the finish. Get a little bit of that tingling in the cheek action as well. Body has a little bit of a fuller body on it. Get a little bit of a syrupy type texture in there on the beer as well. It leaves like a sensation in the cheeks from that dryness, almost reminiscent, and I've mentioned this on a few other videos, almost like a cottonmouth type presence. Slight bit of a medicine-y feel in there and a slight bit of a metallic on the back end. But overall, not a bad beer. It's got what you would expect to get for a double IPA. I am getting more of that grapefruit type notes in the taste now. That's adding to kind of like that dryness. You can see here some of the lacing taking place on the glass as well. So it is breaking down rather nicely. The head is still trying to last in there. And I would say as far as duration, you get a pretty good duration out of it. It is definitely hanging around, allowing me to take my time with this beer, not feel like I have to rush through it at all. And as this one does warm up, it's going to actually bring in a little bit more of that flavor. But a very nice presence with this one. It's something I'm glad I got a chance to actually check out, and to thank you again, Todd, for getting this one to me. But the Overlord IPA from Tin Man Brewing out of Indiana. That all being said, thanks for swinging by and check out another video. I look forward to catching you guys next time. As always, remember, there's always time to get your beer on.